Dear student, today we are in our new point law of reciprocal proportions. Reciprocal proportion law, which is not in our book. Two different elements having different masses when combines with third element which has the same mass. So both two elements combine with each other and forms a compound. એટલે કે બે different elements છે કોઈ ત્રીજા third element સાથે combine થાય પણ એનું માસ કેવું constant હોય. Hydrogen here 4 gram combines with 12 gram carbon. 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen makes methane. Oxygen also combines with 12 gram. So here oxygen is 32 gram. So 12 gram carbon and 32 gram. Why? In CO2, 2 oxygen means 16 to the 32 gram. 12 gram hydrogen and oxygen combines with carbon. The two different elements are combining with third element having same mass. Ana 4 gram, ana 12 gram, ana 32, ana 12 combining check. So this ratio also of hydrogen and oxygen combines with each other. So 4 gram is to 32 gram. Means 2 is to 16.5 means H2O, 2 gram of hydrogen and 16 gram of oxygen gives water. એટલે બે different element and different masses કોઈ ત્રીજા એલિમેન્ટ ના સેમ માસ સાથે કમ્બાઇનિંગ હોય તો આ બંને પણ પરસ્પર એકબીજા સાથે કમ્બાઇનિંગ હોય છે. Two different elements whenever combines with third element having same mass. બે જુદા જુદા એલિમેન્ટ તેના માસ જુદા જુદા હોય કોઈ ત્રીજો એલિમેન્ટ કે જેના માસ સમાન હોય અને કમ્બાઇનિંગ હોય તો આ બંને હાઇડ્રોજન કાર્બન સાથે કમ્પાઉન્ડ આપે, હાઇડ્રોજન ઓક્સિજન કાર્બન સાથે કમ્પાઉન્ડ આપે, હાઇડ્રોજન ઓક્સિજન સાથે કમ્પાઉન્ડ આપી શકે. This is reciprocal law. Inverse. Reciprocal means inverse law. 4 gram hydrogen combines with 12 gram of carbon. So it gives methane. Here 2 oxygen, 32 gram oxygen combines with carbon gives CO2. So having 4 gram of hydrogen and 32 gram of oxygen ratio 4 is to 32. So 2 is to બે ડિવાઇડ કરીએ તો 2 is to 16 થાય. તો આવા માસના રેશિયો વાળું compound form થઈ શકે છે. Like this water, oxygen 1 છે 16 gram, hydrogen 2 આ રેશિયો હોય એટલે ટૂંકમાં આ બે આની અંદર કમ્બાઈન થાય તો આ બે પણ એકબીજા સાથે કમ્બાઈનિંગ હોય છે. Here hydrogen is combining with sulfur. Atomic mass of sulfur is 32 and mass of hydrogen is 1. Here 2 hydrogen combines with sulfur. 2 gram of hydrogen combines with 32 gram of sulfur gives H2S. Here 32 gram of sulfur and 2 oxygen, 32 gram of oxygen. Oxygen no atomic mass 16, 16 to the 32. So 32 gram of oxygen combines with 32. Here mass is fixed of sulfur. Then 32 gram સાથે combining mass of hydrogen is 2. Combining mass of oxygen 32. So it means 2 hydrogen and 2 oxygen. It forms compound hydrogen peroxide. Like 2 gram hydrogen combines with 32 gram of sulfur. It gives H2S. and 32 gram of oxygen combines with 32 gram of sulfur gives SO2. So having this mass ratio 2:32 also combining with each other and it forms a compound. હાઇડ્રોજન સલ્ફર સાથે કમ્બાઈન થાય H2S ફોર્મ કરે, ઓક્સિજન સલ્ફર હારે કમ્બાઈન થાય SO2 ફોર્મ કરે, તો હાઇડ્રોજન ઓક્સિજન સાથે કમ્બાઇનિંગ હોઈ શકે and H2O2 ફોર્મ કરશે. Dulong and Petit's method. Yes, relation between specific heat and atomic mass given by Dulong and Petit. This law is only applicable to solids, not for liquid and gas. Mercury is liquid. In our periodic table, oxygen gas, bromine is liquid. For liquid and gas, it is not applicable, but exception, beryllium, boron, carbon, silicon are also solid. But it is not useful for these four elements because specific heat is changing with change in temperature. Temperature change થાય તો એની specific heat. First of all, what is specific heat? Heat absorbed by element per gram. એટલે 1 gram element હોય, how much heat is absorbed, which is a specific heat. Heat generally calorie and per gram. So unit of specific heat is 1 gram substance, 1 gram element. How much? Yes, how much heat is absorbed in calorie per gram. તો આ ચાર એલિમેન્ટ સોલિડ છે, સિલિકોન, કાર્બન, બેરિલિયમ, બોરોન, but it is not useful applicable. સોલિડ હોવા છતાં લિક્વિડ ગેસને તો લાગુ પડે જ નહીં, ઓનલી સોલિડ, પણ સોલિડમાં આ ચાર સોલિડને લાગુ નહીં પડે. સ્પેસિફિક હીટ ઇઝ ચેન્જિંગ with changing temperature. So atomic mass into specific heat and product means multiplication of both is fixed 6.4. Yes, I am giving you question. Specific heat of magnesium is 0.2666 calorie per gram. So find out atomic mass of magnesium. Yes, getting atomic mass of magnesium 6.4 divided by 0.26666. So it gives 6.4 divided by 0.2666 gives 24.006. So round off value 24. Yes, so atomic number of magnesium 12 and atomic mass is 24. Sometimes a specific heat is given of the element. So when we divide 6.4 by specific heat, so it gives us the atomic mass of the element. But for liquid and gas, this method is not applicable. Remember. Now, vapor density method. This method is useful for the compound like metallic chloride, means MCl2, MCl3, M means metal, which are vaporizable like water. આપણે water ને in the vessel when we kept open in the air. So it converts into its vapor. So compound of the metallic chloride like MgCl2 is vaporizable. So this method is applicable. Valency of the element of the metal. Molecular mass of the elements chloride and equivalent mass of the elements chloride is given. Suppose we are taking example MgCl2. Here molecular mass of MgCl2 1 magnesium and 2 chloride. So here 21 and 71, 24. 95 is molecular mass of. Now then equivalent weight of MgCl2 is given, suppose 47.5 gram per equivalent. So we can derive using this formula. Valency of the metal, element means here metal. So valency of the metal will be molecular mass upon equivalent mass. So yes, 2. How can we say here magnesium is combining with 2 chloride? तो known unknown element ની valency we can derive by using this method, vapor density method. Sometimes vapor density is given and we have to define. Yes, vapor density is 47.5 of MgCl2 vapor અને vapor gas ની vapor density given છે and equivalent weight of magnesium is given 12. So we can derive valency using second formula, 2 into 47.5, then 12 plus 35.5. 35.5 means equivalent mass of chlorine. Yes, chlorine no equivalent weight of chlorine can be defined. So atomic mass of chlorine upon its valency. So 35.5 upon 1. So 35.5 is the equivalent weight of chlorine. Now equivalent weight of is given. So here 95 upon 47.5. So it gives 2. And directly we can also define some valency of magnesium. Otherwise equivalent weight. So equivalent weight of magnesium is asked. So atomic mass of magnesium divided by valency. So here charge of magnesium to valency 2. So 12 equivalent weight of the magnesium. Yes, by using this method we can define some. Find out mole of 1 kilogram electrons. Yes, we are going to discuss some MCQ. Some typical MCQ we are going to discuss. 1 kilogram electron is given. We have to find the number of moles of the electron. First of all, mass of 1 electron is 9.109 10 raised to minus 31 kilogram. This question is asked in competitive exam. So therefore, 9.109 10 raised to minus 31 kilogram equal to 1 electron. So therefore, at 1 kilogram how much? So 1 into 1 divided by 9.109 10 raised to minus 31. Downward step moves in up is a plus 31 upon 9.109. This is the number of electrons in 1 kilogram. And we know 6.022 10 raised to 23 electrons equal to 1 mole. 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 equal to 1 mole. So therefore 10 raised to 31 upon 9.109 electrons equal to how much? So 1 into 31 10 raised to 9.109 divided by 6.022 10 raised to 23. Mass of 1 electron, so 9.109 10 raised to minus 31 kg means 1 electron. So in 1 kilogram how much electrons, number of electron મળી ગયા? એવું કેટલું number જેટલા electron is 1 mole. So for this one how much mole? Upon comes here in downward. So 23 moves upward. Minus 23. Here 6.022 and 9.109. 23 cut from 31. So 10 raised to 8 divided by 6.022. Yes, this answer was given. This is our final answer. This answer was given in competitive exam. Now we are going to next question. Find out mass of one molecule of the compound find out mass of one molecule of the compound C60H122. This is hydrocarbon. So here molecular mass C60H122. Here 60 carbon and 122 hydrogen. Atomic mass of carbon 12 and atomic mass of hydrogen is 1. 72 plus 122. So it gives 160 carbon, 60. 720 plus 122. So 842 gram per mole. This is important. Per mole means 1 mole molecules નું mass આટલું છે. It means 6.022 10 raised to 23 molecules has mass 842 gram. So therefore one molecule has how much? So 842 divided by 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. 842 divided by 6.022 139.82 10 raised to 3 moves upward as a minus 3 and 2 digit when we move on left hand side. So rest 2 increases. So 1.3982 10 raised to minus 21. 1.39 means round off value 1.4 10 raised to minus 21 gram is our answer for one molecule. Understood? Next question. Mass of one molecule of water. Yes. Mass of one molecule of the water. One molecule of the water. Mass of one molecule of the water. First of all, we have to derive molecular mass of water. So, 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. Atomic mass of hydrogen 1, of oxygen 16. So 18 gram per mole. Per mole means 6.0 double to 10 raised to 23 molecules has mass 18 gram. So therefore one molecule of water equal to how much? So 1 into 18 divided by 6.0 double to, yes, 18 divided by 6.022 2.99 something, it gives 10 raised to 3 moves up as a minus 23. 2.99 means 3. This is mass of one molecule of the water. Yes. Suppose question is asked like this. Volume of one molecule of the water. Yes. So here volume of one molecule of the water. So first molecular mass of water is 18 gram per mole. So 6.022 10 raised to 23 molecule has 18 gram. So one molecule of H2 equal to how much? This is the mass of one molecule of water. Now density of water is 1 gram per milliliter. So density equal to mass upon volume. Here density is 1. So mass, unit of density gram per milliliter. Mass of one molecule upon volume of one molecule. So when we take here volume of one molecule of water equal to mass of one molecule, 3 into 10 raised to minus 23 gram. Density of water is 1 gram per milliliter. Gram cut, so 3 into 10 raised to minus 23 upon comes up. So 1 milli equal to 1 centimeter cube, 1 cc. So question पूछा गया, answer तो this is volume of one molecule of the water. Yes sir. This is our answer. Now next question. Next number of moles of the 1 liter water. Yes. Number of the moles of the 1 liter water. 1 liter water na mole કેટલા? Yes sir. Density of water is 1. Here volume is given. 1 liter equal to 1 kilogram. How can we say? Actually 1 liter equal to 1000 milliliter water. So density equal to mass upon volume. Here density is 1. So mass of water we can derive in gram and volume of the water in milliliter because density gram per. So mass of 1 liter water equal to 1 into 1000 milli. 1000 milli. So 1000 multiplied by what? So mass of water will be density in gram per milli. So gram per milli into milli. Milli cut. So 1000 gram. Now mole of water equal to mass upon molecular mass 1000 upon 18. 55.55 mole of the water. If question asked number of molecules of the water. So then, number of molecules of the water we can derive some. Mole multiply to have a greater number. This question is also asked. So 55 to 55 multiplied by 6.022 10 raised to 23. This is number of mole. This one is the number of molecules in 1 liter water. I hope બધું સમજાઈ ગયું હશે. Bye. We will meet in our next lecture.